Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Mohammed Asil Khan, and Alhamdulillah, by the grace of Almighty Allah, I was able to score marks of 656 in the NEET UG examination of 2022 with a score of 166 in physics out of 180, 155 out of 180 in chemistry, and 335 out of 360 in biology, and a rank of 3287. I've able to achieve it. So this the reason behind the success were, I believe, my well wishers who prayed a lot for me, my grandmother, my aunts, my uncles, my brothers and my sisters, and of course my parents. Without them I would have never reached here. Alhamdulillah. On one hand, I felt like my mom, my dad, my family, they did pray for me a lot, and on the other hand, we had Shaheen Group of Institution and its chairperson, Dr. Abdul Qadir sir, doing a fabulous job in changing the lives of thousands of students and opening up a bright future for them. They've just welcomed everyone with utmost dignity. Now, after my 10th grade, I decided to become a doctor, and because all my cousins were engineers, so I decided not to add my name to the list. So eventually I enrolled myself for the Shaheen Online education, because at that point of time in the year 2020 I enrolled myself in this, and we were not having any offline classes as there was the outbreak of the pandemic. Shaheen, for me, it was like changing myself from absolutely nothing to at least something at the beginning, I would say, because at the beginning I did not even score 300. I was scoring quite less than 300, and then eventually I scored 4, 5, 6, and finally a score of 656. And this was all possible due to my teachers. For the physics, we had namely Sabat sir, we had our Satish sir for the physics. For chemistry, we have great teachers for Srinivas sir and Shabbir sir, and for biology we had Nadeem sir and Altaf sir, and they have helped a lot in improving me in my subjects and motivating the students. Online classes were like a new experience for us because we were going to learn things in a device where we just enjoyed playing games or watching films. We were introduced with the bridge course first, and it was the time when I really enjoyed my subjects for the first time, I would say. And it was all due to, the credit goes completely to Sabat sir, who made the class really interactive, though we didn't have our friends along with us, which is a typical rule of a classroom, that we have students around us, we have our friends. And though it was an online class, but it was quite interactive. This was made by Sabat sir because he cracked a lot of jokes on the topics, and he made the topic really easy to understand by giving the real life examples and all. So at the beginning I really enjoyed the classes, and then when I joined here, and of course in the online class as well, we had our Nadeem sir, the bio expert, the bio HOD. Now biology was always my favorite subject, but Nadeem sir made us fall in love with the subject. His easy to remember notes and of course his mnemonics made us memorize all the things which were impossible to learn. I mean, the examples of the animal kingdom, the plant hormones and its function. Then we have the morphology of flowering plants and all. It was like a piece of cake for us after the mnemonics and all. And Nadeem sir, he's also a great motivator for us. He also made the scary looking NCERT textbooks be very easy for us. Like the points, it was quite difficult to understand NCERT before. After reading down Nadeem sir's notes or listening to Nadeem sir's lectures, it was quite easy for us to understand and learn the things present in the NCERT. And then we have our chemistry HOD, which is who is Srinivas sir. Probably the most energetic, the most active teacher you could find across the country. And we have our physics HOD, Satish sir, whose notes helped us a lot in reducing the number of books that we were required to learn for NEET examination. His notes were enough to score a very well in physics in the NEET examination, and we did not require to, learn the NCERT physics textbook, because his notes included all the important topics, all the important concepts, the diagrams, the formulas, and all the theoretical points which you're required to learn, all you could have got in his notes itself. Our parent teachers, namely Asim sir, Satish sir, Sangamesh sir, they have done really well towards our achievement as well. I would say Anzar sir, our vice principal, he's the best motivator you can have in Shaheen. We have Abdul Muqeet sir, the director of Shaheen Group of Institutions. He's a very humble person. He would love to help the students, whether it be any sort of academic work or office work, any sort of complaint. He's always ready to help. He has helped us a lot in our journey. The tests are being regularly conducted in Shaheen. We call it the weekly test. It goes on every week, and then once in a month we have our grant test. Now these are quite important for a student because you can just identify your mistakes, how to work upon them, how to improve them. After every test we would get teachers for all the doubt clarification, which would help us a lot. And also we would do a bit of discussion among ourselves in the group studies after the test or in between the studies, in between the self studies, which would help not only myself but all the students who are involved in the discussion. Physically with me, as I'm a hostelite, as I was a hostelite, but they're always behind me off stage, always helping me emotionally, mentally. They were always with me. I'm really, really grateful towards them for this achievement. To all my juniors, I would say that please stick to the plans. The plans which are provided by Shaheen, these are created by all the experienced faculties. I would say don't try to go against them, because this would help you a lot in achieving good scores. And if you try to go against them, I believe that you will end up messing up everything. Do follow the code of conduct within the institution, as this would also help you to become a good person. Now you see our faces at the banners. The next year would be yours. So it is your time to decide, do you want to see yourself over there or not? May Allah bless us with all our hard works, and I wish every one of you to do your best and attain success. So long things short, we have teaching faculties who are well experienced, doubt clearing faculties who are very helpful, the motivators who are really, really inspiring, the wardens very friendly, the mess food very nutritious and tasty, and hostels absolutely well maintained. So if you're planning to be a doctor, then you're definitely gonna be one. If you jointly work with what Shaheen has told you, and a little bit of hard work of yours would let you achieve your goal. Thanks a lot.